What is up, y'all? It's your man G-Way holding it down, G-Way Podcast. Simply Connect ATL, still doing it right here, man. And one of the stars and celebrities that's sitting with me right now, a.k.a. the businessman who is doing his thing, Demeitrice, who teaches financial literacy to children, man. And that's what it's all about, that getting educated on that money. Let's talk about it, bro.
That's right. You know, we never had the choices coming up that a lot of the kids have now.
Right.
Like our parents, they lived check to check. You know, they didn't teach us about savings because they didn't have a savings account.
Right.
You know, they didn't teach us about credit because they was learning credit.
Right.
So I say, you know, this generation, I want to teach them, man. I want to teach them credit management. I want to teach them saving. I want to teach them investing.
Yes.
You know, all these opportunities. And that's my goal.
Now, what got you into this?
You know what? I was raised in the projects.
Okay.
My mom was a single parent, and we just didn't have a lot.
Okay.
And I said, you know, I just want to do something different. I want to give back.
Yes.
I want to pay it forward, you know? And so that was what it was, man. It was us not having.
Uh-huh. So what was the steps that you took to begin that journey?
So originally I started a nonprofit organization that teaches kids how to balance checkbooks, teaches kids about saving money, starting business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was in the Clayton County community.
Okay.
It spread out through DeKalb County, went through South Fulton County, Henry County. But God said, you're not doing enough. So I'm thinking, I sat down, I said, how can I get it out there to more people?
Yeah.
And God gave it to me. He said, write a book.
Okay.
Put it in a book. Because if you put it in a book, it's nationwide.
Right.
Yeah. So I decided to start writing children's books
Nice.
to teach financial literacy.
Okay. And so are you targeting any certain age range in children?
Yes. The book targets from 8 to 12.
8 to 12?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The actual nonprofit targets from 12 to college.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
8 to 12 is the introduction of banking, the introduction of savings, understanding business. Mm-hmm. Then when you get into the high school, you get into credit and investing. And then we take that on through college.
Gotcha. Now, so when you're talking to the 8 to 12-year-olds, like, how are you breaking it down to them? Or how are you speaking? What language are you using for them to connect, identify? You know what I mean?
I got you. So as far as 8 to 12 years old, I wrote my book.
What's
Do
the
you
name
remember
of the book?
It's Sally Saver. Sally Saver.
Sally Saver. I like that. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. Do you remember Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Oh, yeah.
So it's the same thing. So Sally Saver goes on a journey with her friends, right?
Okay.
And they get allowances, they find money, and throughout the journey, the story stops and they have to make a decision.
Gotcha.
Do you blow your money on this, or do you save your money here? You know, go to that page.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then whatever they choose, they have to accept the consequences.
Gotcha.
You blow all your money, the story's over. I mean, you save it, the tale goes on.
Continue.
And the journey keeps going.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's how it's set up. It's an adventure book in finance.
Yeah, okay.
So, and then as far as the older kids, I got a program called Common Sense. But it's sense like the money sense. Yeah. And what we do is with that, we teach kids create something that's marketable, and if you can sell it to your peers, then we'll help you start a business.
Oh, cool.
We'll set up your web page.
Yeah.
We'll give you funding for marketing.
Awesome.
You know, if you can sell it to your peers. So they sit down and they create that, you know, they come up with their creative juices and they come up with businesses, and then they create a commercial. And then they try to sell it to, you know, their peers.
Yeah.
And now the more peers that actually pay, because we get them fake money.
Okay.
The winner get an actual deal where we help them start their own business.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So it's so many different little interactive ways that we teaching, you know, the kids in the community.
And so do you have any, do you do any workshops, or do you have any workshops that's coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. In the spring is all our workshop. We'll be in Clayton County. Like I said, savings, entrepreneurship. You know, a lot of kids are getting into investing now. They get into these coins.
Okay.
You know, the Doge coins and the Bitcoin, all that. So let's teach them about it.
Yeah.
You know, let's educate them, because I mean, that's something you can take a little bit of money and it may gradually come into something big.
So is that our future? Is that I know that the thing that's going on right now is the talks about one world currency.
Right.
I don't know if you're familiar with Fed now. I just heard
Fed
something
now,
about that.
All that.
So is that the direction we're heading in?
It is.
And if we are, is there some concerns that we should have?
Absolutely. It's new and it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Another thing that we're moving into is the metaverse. We're
Right.
teaching kids. I mean, the metaverse is a totally different opportunity because
Is that the today's version of Avatar? Is what it?
yes.
Okay.
So you put the headset on, but now you can actually build worlds. You can make cars. You can have businesses.
Wow.
You can actually monetize in the metaverse now.
Wow.
And we teaching kids how to do that too. So, the metaverse came about during COVID because people weren't leaving the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Put a headphone on and you can do everything in the metaverse that you can do in the real
Yeah.
world. But now we're teaching kids how to monetize in the metaverse.
Wow. Now, how does that translate into real, actual?
Well, you have to pay through Cash App
Okay.
or Zelle. A perfect example, you put an avatar on. We got kids in there that's learning how to build houses in the metaverse.
Wow.
And you can have your friends there. Y'all can have get-togethers.
Yeah.
They got screens up where you can watch movies, play
Really?
games. Yeah, it's just like anything you can do in the real world, you can do in the metaverse.
Now, is that that's the updated version of? I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Sims.
Something like that, but like I said, now it's virtual.
Gotcha.
Yeah, where Sims was just on a phone or a computer.
Yeah.
It's virtual. You actually walking around. You actually
And it's
walking
you
up to people.
in
It's
there.
you, but you're an avatar.
Avatar, right?
But you walking up to your friends and you having conversations with your
Wow.
friends.
Wow.
Like they're right there with you. They
Yeah.
may be in another state, but they're right there with you. You know what I mean? So it's next level.
I always tell people, if you want to know what's about to happen, go watch a movie, because we get to see kind of foresee, what's getting ready to come. Maybe 5 years down the road,
That's
maybe
right.
10.
That's
but
right.
It plays out in some kind of way.
Absolutely.
So, what's one of the biggest challenges that you would say our children are facing today when it comes to financial literacy?
just not educated. I learned that the banks make their money off of us not being educated.
Yeah.
Higher interest rates when we don't know.
Right.
Kids, they spend money before they get it.
That's
they
true.
blow money. And like if you get an allowance, they already got a shopping
What
cart
they
full
gonna
of
buy.
stuff.
Yeah.
So as soon as that money hit, it's gone.
yeah.
They're not told or taught the responsibility of it's a system. I tell my kids, I say it's a system. You take 30% of your money and you blow it. 30% of your money you save it. Another 30% of your money and give back, pay it back.
Gotcha.
Help your parents. Do something
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
for your friend. Do something for your community. So once they learn that setup, then they'll be better stewards over
Gotta
their
give them some
finances.
structure and better stewards, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
over their finances, and
Wow.
that's what we teach. But that's what they're lacking right now.
Yeah, gotcha. That's good stuff, man.
Right.
So, Demeitrice, if people wanted to find out more about you, your organization, how to be a part of your workshops, what do they do?
Absolutely.
Where do they go? How do they get in touch
Absolutely. So if you're interested in learning about the books is on Sally Saver Series.
Okay.
That's the website, and that's Sally Saver, SALLY, Saver, SAVER Series, SERIES.
with you? .com?
Yeah, .com.
Okay.
If they go there, they can we got 2 books. One teaches savings, entrepreneurship, and banking. The other one teaches credit and investing.
Okay.
If they want to find me directly, I'm a real estate agent as well. My IG is DL Sales, SELLS ATL.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so that's how they can find me.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, man,
Well, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you sitting down with us, man, sharing your wealth of knowledge about financial literacy, helping the young people grow, elevate, and move to the next level, man. It's such a great thing to have people like you doing it, and really expanding the mind of our young people,
I
man.
appreciate
It's really
you.
much
Thank you, Mr. Wade.
appreciated, man.
I appreciate
G-Wade
the
Podcast.
platform
Oh,
for
man,
it,
this
man.
is what we do, man. We talking to the stars and celebrities, a.k.a. the businessmen and women right here doing their thing in ATL. And Simply Connect ATL. Y'all know what to do. Don't go nowhere because we got more to come, man. It ain't over.
Absolutely.